Lots of YouTube. I taught myself on YouTube, no lie.
Yo, what's good, the other?
I taught myself on YouTube.
I don't know if that's from tonight or from another night. I'm hoping that's from tonight.
I did not, you know what? Not good, but
Could be from another
my
night.
better, but I didn't like this one. I got that like.
Oh, man.
So I didn't like that hook. So I actually had another hook that I had bought. This. Anyway, this is a good video for the circle. Watch lots of YouTube. I watched beginner YouTube, no lie. I taught myself completely. And you see I made a hat, I made a blanket, I made a bear.
I want to make some cool stuff. I want to make some gloves. I want to make a hat or two. I want to make some scarves. Leona needs scarves. She needs multiple
You know what I
scarves.
made? I practiced a lot on is I made infant hats. They're small, they're quick projects. I could get a hat done in like half a day.
Look, if we lined it with satin.
Just made little stolies. I've got them somewhere. Just made little stolies.
Well, Mom, help me with my music. This is going to be my new hobby. I don't know how to do it, but I would like to make some hats for me and my sugar bud and some scarves for us.
Scarves is a good. Scarves are good. Is a good starting thing. Scarves are a good starter. Don't do like that. I hit the floor running. I started off with something.
I'm going to make a spreadsheet.
Why do I hear her echoing?
So you can already make a spreadsheet.
Okay, I hear me now too. Where is that at?
You make me a spreadsheet and I'll make a granny square, okay?
Stop watching on TikTok. Go to YouTube. Longer videos.
That.
Change
It's gotta be
settings
that.
to slow them down. And they're easier to pause, rewind, and shit like that.
Okay, there it is. Figured it out. Yo, to the yo, to the yo. What is good? What is good? What is good? What is good? We are back. Let's get into it.
Starter chain. Because your starter
Just because it's
chain is always
been a minute.
to understand how to keep your chain from looking wrinkled.
I don't know if I'm supposed to go over or under. What do you do?
Oh, okay. My
Go find YouTube.
interesting. Okay. Not sure why my thing isn't working, my stream deck, but it's not working. It's not what I want. Okay. Got a lot to get into. All right, it's been a minute. We haven't streamed in almost 2 weeks, so kind of behind on the story. We should be much further ahead. But we are now to select a path. For those who forgot, we were on the verge of talking to one of two of the people from the past. It's going to be a minute before we actually have any real fights or anything. Let me pull up my MSQ guide here.
I chose to pick things like this. I actually did really good teaching.
But everybody, welcome back to the stream. Sorry I was gone for so long. I obviously, between work and just home stuff, I was going to stream last Wednesday and just was too tired and too work kept been kicking my butt. And then Friday I was going to stream, but again, I was tired and work was going to kick my butt. And so I set up for Saturday thinking, oh, we'd be good to go Saturday. Then my wife had an impromptu movie night with some kiddies over. So I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. Plus, one of the dads that came over with one of the kids is one of my good friends. So we watched football together. So we are back now tonight to get things started. So I plan on streaming tonight. I plan on streaming Friday. Saturday, taking the wife out on a date. I'm hoping to have, for those who haven't had the opportunity, shameless plug, go check out my other channel. Let me see if I can shamelessly plug it real quick. My latest, I got 2 videos I dropped recently. Love for you everybody to check this out. Plus, I've been dropping shorts from the videos, but the shorts will probably slow down for a little bit until I get my next video out, my next big video out. I'm gonna have another car conversation video. Probably work on that tomorrow. I'll probably be out Friday, and then what else? Oh, and then I was hoping to have the firearms / self-defense insurance video done, but I've got so much information and I need time to record everything, and I need to be focused when I record it. I don't want to be super tired. I don't mind doing stuff after work. Just sometimes I'm so drained after work lately because I'm basically building my staff from brand new that it takes a lot from me. So, excuse me. Sorry about that. Let's get through it. All right, let's go ahead and push through. We got 2 ways to go: the Kuzumag Uku quest or the Urapaka quest. So we're going to go to both at some point. Let's start with the big guy, the helpful Han. We're going to start there. The quest is the Urapaka. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm just jacking that name all up. We become available once you have completed this quest series, beginning with the helpful Han. Okay. So let's get into it. And thank you guys for being here and hanging out with your boy tonight. Definitely looking to chat it up. So I'm just sharing some results with from the doctors. For those who haven't seen my community posts on either one of my channels, down just over 50 pounds from my last doctor visit. Let's see. I got busy and after that I forgot to send it. Right. Okay, good. Sorry, this is work still. That's what I mean. All right. Sorry about that. Let's get it back into it. So, what is it that you would like to know? Probably won't be doing much of regular other voices tonight because the boy is tired. The route to Okana, we go south through the Arc of the Dawn, then follow the road which runs alongside the Uku River. Is that right? It is. Be warned, however. My brethren tell me that the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some parts. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our home, though. Houses were torn apart and several people injured, if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. I don't know who that is, but thank you. If you do still plan on going, I must urge you to proceed with caution. We'll be sure to watch our footing. Thank you. Now I'm worried for Hobby. Excuse me. It sounds like they were hit hard by that storm. Anyway, if we were bound for Kozumaku Uka, we should head over to the arch. We'll be back to talk to you in a good time, Master Merchant. Meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill at the XIV. It's all been arranged. are heading this way. Probably should grab that, but oh well. We're here now. We're walking. Let's get our sprint on. Can't use any mounts in here. There's the arch. Wookabot. Are we all ready to leave? Excuse me. Get onward to Kozumauku. Open the way. Just basically opening up locations. Disappearing. All right. So this should probably be the first time we'll be able to use mounts and have to find ether currents. For those who don't remember what ether currents were, it's been a while. So we get enough of it to fly. But what if I did? Let's see. There is no stopping the third promise, is there? A good thing she has unveiled to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be so lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Right, let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves in the village before long. Oh, well, we can't walk on a bird now, can we? Also, there we go. 395 to the southwest. Ah, everyone has arrived, and none the worse for the wear, except for a certain third promise who slipped in the bud, despite my explicit warning. Hey, I asked you not to say anything. Anyway, this is Hanuhan village I was telling you about. Okahan. So we'll touch this crystal coming up soon. We also will find our first ether current. It's like our friend said, the people are in no mood for festivities. Let's get off of that. Sorry. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my ankle. It's been killing me. I can only assume that they are still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed. Well, let's do what we came to do and find this elector. I have a feeling we're going to help them get this party on the road. Oh, Lee. Okay. Oh, what now? It's a Han greeting. Surely you heard it the last time you were here. Well, I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Zunuhel, welcome you to Okahan. As an elder of my people, I shall also be fulfilling the duties of the elector during the rite of succession. Sorry, pull this down a little bit. So, our ideal about the electors was correct. We just do as Papa said and retrace his path from the saga. I'm ready. Give me that feat and test my worth. All in good time, all in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. Should we poke around a bit then? We might pick up some clues about the feat. Prepare ourselves. That's surprisingly prudent of you. What? You think I'm being too cautious? No. I'm impressed is all. You admire and respect your father, who is prone to decisive action, so I expect you to rush in first and ask questions later, or never. I do look up to Papa, but you should know that he has pragmatic side too. The head of reason is the thinker who takes time to consider all possibilities. With the long naps he takes these days, though, the head of resolve is less restrained by his wisdom. I can't fault you for thinking that it's all there is to him, but there's more to the Dawn servant you've seen thus far. I should like to speak with the head of reason one day. Well, I'm sure you'll catch him awake soon enough. To return to the subject at hand, you wish to take a look around Okahan, then? Do some groundwork before the feat begins? Something like that. I mean, I could probably pass the test with my eyes closed, but it'll keep us busy while we're waiting. Waklamat has the right of it. As Elder Zulahel is resident of this village, learning more about it can only improve our chances in the feat. Might I suggest a division of forces? For instance, Arnaville, Alizé, and Creel could concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Waklamat, Duran, and myself will handle the northern half. Sounds good to me. All right. First things first. We got us a crystal to go touch. I'm going to go attune to the crystal. All right. Then to the west. So where we're going. Gaping hole in the wall is missing, and missing portions of the roof are clearly the work of the storm's powerful winds. Repairs appear to be ongoing. Okay. You heard about the storm? I've never seen the likes of it before. With the supplies and the help of the Dawn servants sent, we're making progress repairing and rebuilding our homes. But while roofs and walls can be patched, there's so much else that was lost for good. Okay. A lot of houses are still damaged, and the Han I've spoken to are not in their usually cheery selves. The storm broke more than wood and reeds. There must be something I can do to help them. I'm going to look around a bit more. Okay. To the west. I tend to learn that usually the game usually takes you in the direction you need to go. At some point, so we will continue on our current journey. The dry and shrunken bundles suggest the reeds were harvested some time ago. Okay, thanks. Woven from reeds, the boat-like vessel is remnants of a bird. The beak and feathers, tail in particular, stand out. Okay. This boat must have been woven from the same reeds I've seen gathered into bundles here and there. The plants hold both practical and cultural significance to the Han then. Hello. Can you all hear me? I am told they are ready to receive us now. Come to the large building in the south of the village. On my way. We ought to hurry over too. Just in case it's a voice part. What about it?
Got some?
No? You asked about those the last time. So.
You didn't want to tell you when it's time to replace batteries?
Yes, I said it was time for you to buy batteries. You thought I forgot about that part?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You take me for your mama.
Well. That's okay. I'll take some from my job.
Wow. No, they don't have it available for y'all.
Watch this. I can use for my Roku remote. That's all.
Jeez.
Oh, we left both of them on. I can barely use the buttons. I put unscented stuff on.
There's Jaja Beats. I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's a way to save the harvest to help the Hanu, then we're going to find it. I'll make Bokula Jaja eat his words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be the key to solving it. We'll need to examine the reeds themselves and then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Ernville, will you take us to the fields where the reeds are grown? Of course, follow me. Northeast, which is that way. May have to get that at a different time. May just get that at a different time. You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. Give me strength. Let's all of us scour the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. As Zunahal described, the reeds appear to be wilted and unhealthy. Okay, let's see where we're at. To the northeast. Okay, so the water contains no obvious contaminants and looks fresh and clear at a curious glance. Okay. The soil in the paddies is as one would expect, rich in color and suitably moist, not dry nor flaky. A lethargic frog. The small frog catches your eye, strangely lackadaisical. It doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. Ah, seen enough. I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. Well, what do we think? Any obvious problems? I agree. The water looks to be of good quality, as does the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are usually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures which live among them. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? We would need an alchemist to know for certain. I don't have much to add about the field, but something else occurred to me. When you were describing how the creatures seem lifeless, excuse me, y'all. Couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. They suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there is another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. The festival is traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal, so without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. The last time I visited the village was in the middle of the festival. You'll never see the Hanu more joyful and alive. It is an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence only will compound their woes. So I say we help them put on their festival, give them reason to cheer in the sad times. Who knows? Maybe fixing one problem could lead us to a solution for the other. Stranger things have happened. Right! I don't think that's really the solution, but okay. I fail to see the relation between the festival and the fields. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the ideal. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connecting in surprising ways. True, in the beginning, bereft of ideals as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Besides, this is Wuklot's journey. It's only right that we follow her lead. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that look like a bird. We've seen that one. Alpha and I both seen it. In that big building to the north. Let's go see it. Okay. I'll get to this little cutscene. Unreal is not quite. There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. He's like, there's too much debating going on. I just want to kind of do my own thing. All right. Alright, give me one. Is this not working either? No, it is definitely not working. Okay. For some reason, my Stream Deck is definitely not working. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Back. Thank you, everybody, for being patient. Sorry, I had to stretch me legs. It's really not that far. I'm just gonna go that way. I know that I said the game normally takes you, but man, I don't know why my foot itches so much. Nah, I know why. It's just. To the northeast. To the northeast. Still. To the northwest. There it is. There it is. It's our first ether current. Alright, let's get back on the bike. Let's catch up with everybody else. I guess my level isn't high enough to. The 10 levels higher than this thing. Okay. Yes, this is it. The float, I remember. Does it not appear somewhat damaged to you? We should take a closer look. Inspect the festival's float. You may move the camera as well as zoom in, blah, 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 blah. Okay, there we go. Doing some camera work. Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seems to be missing. A gemstone? Yeah. Two things I've seen right off the bat. Oh, that's definitely broken. How will they lift this great big vessel without all the carrying poles intact? Okay. The other one might be a little bit tougher. The feathers? No. There we go. These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. Well, I think we can all agree the bird boat is in dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it? What is going on here? We were admiring your festival's float. 'Tis a shame it is it is in such poor state due to the recent storm, I gather. Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we were ushered our people to safety. With the float in its condition, there can be no lifting of wings. No Elihan. I don't know what that is. That's what the festival was called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined. We're struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold a harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improves anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The role of the festival's leaders is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. but we don't even have enough materials to repair the float. We need a bulkhead seat for the missing eye, wood for the paws, and feathers for the winds chosen to adorn the tail. Two of these I know. Is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment, and the wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feathers, however, the winds chosen is the victor of competition in which the contestant sees who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magic, and that's something of a problem right now. We Hanu are gifted at employing such airy sorcery, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort, and having no reeds to eat will only make it harder. I think I understand your vibrant reed needs to grow quickly and vigorously, so much so that they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must be a potent source of energies you naturally lack. Sorry. They are indeed owing to the poor harvest this year. We've been left innervate, and if we cannot gather the correct materials as directed by the custom, we cannot repair the festival's float. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. The winds chosen would be necessity. The winds chosen would be necessity in having natural gift of manipulation magic energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in the arcane equipment, as well as timber favored for ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. The float might also function as an arcane device. I wager the float actually is a secret weapon, smithing for harmful. No. Pray, continue, Alpha. I imagine you've already reached the same conclusion, but I believe this boat of reeds is in fact arcane focused of some kind. A focus? For what? Oh, Ihan is Harvest Festival, isn't it? That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So, if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane power might fix what's wrong with the reeds. We won't know until we try, but this is a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, ritual ceremonies. These have all been known to elect miraculous effects. Wait. The float, a tool for magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well not have been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poor, new ornaments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have lumbered their work with inner hope for a brighter future. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible. I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving the festival, really does sound like the solution to all your woes, and I promise we'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I will introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float these last few years. He's replaced both the eyes and the poles before, so he should know where and how to proceed with what we need. Then allow us, Alizé and I, to acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of Akuhan to gather and vie for the title of Winds Chosen by sharing with them our own reserve mana. I'll go with you. I'll create some alchemy brew that may offer the same effect. The three of us will visit the shipwright then. Not without me. I've worked hard to fix this float as best I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is Lunhan. Nice to meet you, Lunhan. And certainly, let's all go together. Let's see, thanks to Wakama, we found ourselves a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are... Hey, what's up, Jody? Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there is something to be said for following one's instincts. Just here chilling out. Kind of getting back to streaming after almost 2 weeks off. So, knocking the rust off. My stream deck isn't working. Not that big of a deal. We'll figure it out later. It might just be an update that needs to happen on it. Besides that, I think everything else works. So, I don't know. Let's see. I think it works. Okay, well. Good 2 weeks off. Yes and no. Indiana Jones is balling. Hey, Jody, bro. Either I'm gonna be really right at the end, or I'm gonna be really glad I was wrong. That's how I feel right now. I'm gonna be really right at the end of this, or I'm gonna be really happy I was wrong. These last 3 weeks it's been good to be a Colts fan. As far as the 2 weeks off, let's see. It might have even been longer than 2 weeks. No, it was definitely 2 weeks. Not really 2 weeks off from streaming, per se, but it's life. Been busy. Got me speechless. Yeah. It's good to see that he's doing so well, because that's my team he's doing well with. Good to see that he might not be as bad as we all thought. So I don't know really where to go with it. I really don't. I don't know where to go with it, Jody. It's very confusing. The shipwright's name is Wook-Eve. He is a explorer who only moved to Kozama-Oku a few years ago, but has since mastered our customs to almost a frightened degree. Jody, don't laugh, bro. I'm just saying it just makes it easy, especially when you see teams like that have been top of the AFC struggling right now. You got the Baltimore Ravens 1-2. You got the Kansas City Chiefs at 1-2. Who else is? The Bengals are now 2-1. They've lost pretty much Joe Burrow, I think, pretty much for the majority of the year, if not the whole year. Like, if their season's gone, well, I wouldn't bring them back. The Chargers look good, but they still look kind of shaky. I definitely think we can win the AFC South. If y'all go 4-0, he's the real deal. If we go 4-0, mind you, Jody, I said by week 5, we'd be 1-4, and we'd be going back to AR. That take age like old milk. The take has aged like old milk. So I don't know. Yeah, it might be over for AR, at least in Indy. He'll go somewhere. They'll maybe going to someplace like Philly or Washington, someplace that the offense is already kind of built for him. If he wants to try to be a starter, he may need to sit another year and learn. And take his lumps in preseason. I definitely think his preseason definitely hurt him a lot. So, there's that. He's especially strict when it comes to manners, so make sure to offer him a proper Hanu greeting. We wouldn't want to offend him right before asking a favor. A proper Hanu greeting. Oh, that one. Don't worry. I remember how it goes. She does not. Then we shouldn't have any problem. Let's head to OKBKB to the east of here, bro. I told you, the game sometimes takes you where you're supposed to go. I'm pretty sure there you go, right where I was supposed to be. And I ain't gonna lie, Ghost. I've been doing Road to Glory, and I see why you was Ballhawk. Thank you, Jody. Because the story's about me. Yeah, we were just over here. We definitely could have waited to get that. With my impatience. Right. Can't trust my teammates. Just give me the ball. Thank you, Jody. I have been vindicated. Jody on the game like me, like this. He like me. He like this. He like where is it at? Jody over here like this. That's Jody right now. That's Jody. Jody like in the game and Road to Glory, like, I'm leaving here with something. This is the Okabika B, the village of all. Those who drift into Cosmoku from Tuliolo and elsewhere are welcome to live here alongside Hanu. As for the Wukuvu, he lives and works in the House of Water Highs at the top of that large tree nearby. Follow me, but I should warn you, the climb up the stairs can be challenging. We're the in-shape warrior like. We'll be okay. The Hanu read magic are endlessly fascinating. Beware delving too deeply into the traditions that bind them to the land, lest they cast a spell on you too. Interesting. Interesting that you said that, my friend. Bro. We must have to go up. It's the only way. It's got to be above me. There's the stairs he was talking about. Jody, what team are you playing with? Or what school did you end up going to? And what position are you playing? That's the question. I didn't get college or Madden this year. Actually, kind of unimpressed with the updates. Lord, here we go. Wide receiver that ended up on Kentucky. Okay. Well, at least they throw the ball, or they used to. I don't know if they still do. Oh, Cali. Oh, the updates not even all that you are not even all that you're not missing anything. Yeah, I didn't buy 26 or at all. So, and I haven't really played 25 in months now. Smoke Dog, my samurai. What's going on, Phoenix? Phoenix is here. Let's give him an good old shout out. Let's make sure it's working. How about I do this? How about I actually do it right? There you go, Phoenix. Yeah, Kentucky has some pass-friendly players. Yeah, they do. They're a pass-friendly team. So Phoenix is a streamer on Twitch. He's been playing Red Dead Redemption a lot lately, but he also does Final Fantasy 14. He also has been he plays Marvel Rivals. I don't know why. Plays a few other games too. But those are three that I know off the top of my head that he plays, that I can remember off the top of my head. So if you are interested in watching any of that, make sure you give Phoenix a sub or a follow on Twitch. He's also has a YouTube channel that he doesn't do much on, but this is where I figured out how to do the shout out thing. He got to walk me through it there. I could say the same of your sports ball. Wow. What do you mean sports ball? What is? You do shorts? I have not got a single notification for any of your shorts. It could be because maybe I didn't click the bell like I thought I did. I know I'm subscribed, but maybe I didn't click the bell. I'll have to go back and look. Loads of shorts on YouTube. Okay, now I feel bad. He has loads of shorts on YouTube. All right, let's get back to the story. Oh, it was easy to get off of that one. Quick. Yes, and we did both typo there. Ihana float. Ihana. Okay. I'm not going to remember how to say it the next time it pops up for me. Rain possible in the next few hours. Look, bro, I just told you let me know where it's at so I can go help out. He's like, all right, cool. Just follow Phoenix. Cool, Jody. Thank you, man. Sorry if you're catching ads. Only run an ad every 30 minutes and only run it for 60 seconds. What's the babe?
I don't know what the top is.
Oh, yeah. Hey Phoenix, so I know you've all caught up on Dawntrail. What were your thoughts on Dawntrail? I think you kind of mentioned it in your stream before, but what were your thoughts? I know some people like it, some people didn't care for it. Spy. Look at that, just a spy.
I don't know where the top is. They can't find the top. I found the both. I don't see the top.
Okay. Cave Kitokitola is southwest of Okihana. We can return to the village first, then head there on foot. Oh, look at that. Gonna have to jump in here one day and just go ether current hunting. Oh, excuse me. Southwest of here, was it? Let us be on our way. Why do they make me get off my mount? I just enjoy riding my bike. Let me ride my bike. Look, it's a rhino beetle. We're back to doing chores, ladies and gentlemen. I did get suspended for 2 games because of my GPA. Jody, you gotta be a good student. You gotta be a good student, Jody. Cave Kitty Tola as promised. Home to many deadly creatures. Venture inside if you feel confident, but I will conduct my own search out here. You can spot raw Abi could eyed by its green hue glimmer. Bring anything matching that description to me. Map travel without flight. Look here, Phoenix. I just started Dawntrail. Don't you give me lip. I just started. Yeah, got to get the maps done. Yeah, got to get the ether currents. But you got to get through some of the story to unlock parts of the ether current stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah, you're a student athlete. Student comes first, Jody. I shall help the scour the inside of the cave. Then you take the west half and I'll take the east. Glowflies. Hey, look, it's an ether current. Look at that. Let's go get an ether current first. Shiny pebble catches your eye, but its coloring is gray rather than green. Oh. It's the first time I've had to find anything in here. Better ask who you messing with, fam. I gets up close and personal. How you gonna suspend me because I'm failing? He said, I ain't come here to learn. I come here to play football. You find a chunk of stone glowing a distant shade of green. It seems like the exact kind of mineral Lun Han was looking for. Okay. Oh man. So Phoenix, do you have a squad that you raid with when you do your raids? And or do you do the extremes or do you just do your standard raids? I had 13 catches against Alabama. Who cares if I study? No. Is that no to all, Phoenix? Like, you don't do extremes and you don't have the static? If I want to do the raids, I typically solo. Okay. Well, there is a group who now do you do extremes? And do you do them in Player Finder? If I do extremes, I do Player Finder. Okay. There's a small group on one of the community people whose see, you do raids already, so it may not be that big of a deal for you. I've never done an extreme raid. Kind of want to get my feet wet. I had a bad experience with the one static I joined. Statics are tricky, man. You gotta have the right people. You gotta have a few people that know exactly what they're doing in a group that is willing to listen and learn together. That is what I've learned so far. I haven't done anything yet. I really want to get into it. Spooky Doodles. Is that how you say her name? Let me see if I got Spooky Dokes. She's got a Discord where she's helping newer raiders out. So I'm gonna, whenever they have their little thing, I'm going to jump into that. And yeah, every night is not possible. If you got real life, every night is not a possible thing. So, for different views. Hey, that's funny. But yeah, so I'm gonna run with them for a little bit, just to check some things out and learn, and then I don't know, maybe I can I can convince my wife. Hey Hazel, how you doing? I can convince my wife to also join in with us, and then maybe that put us at 3, and then our friend's brother. You did Pandemonium Savages using Player Finder. Yeah, Player Finder can be rough though too. I've seen some good and bad for Player Finder. Mostly bad. Mostly bad. Mostly bad. But yeah, so gonna do that. Doing good. What's up? Oh, nothing. Pushed myself to stream tonight. I've been extremely overworked at work these last few weeks, and it's been catching up with you guy. Still trying to put out the second channel content though. I gotta give my focus somewhere. So if I'm not doing the gaming channel, then I'm going to do the other channel. I'm going to do another car combo video here sometime this week. I plan on doing it tomorrow and hoping to have it out Friday. That's the goal. We'll see how things go. On top of that, a buddy of mine did give me an idea for a logo. I'm not ready yet, Hazel. I'm really not. Financially, I got a lot of things that came up. Me and the wife are paying for a trip to Jamaica. So that kind of takes precedence. I want to make sure that's all squared. We're squared there first before I start dipping too much more money into the second channel. I pulled back on Extremes and Savages, trying to wait for Astra, but she drags her feet. But good looks, Extremes are fun. They look fun. That's the word I was going to use too, Phoenix. See, I picked over the grounds near the entrance, but found nothing. Did you have better luck inside the cave? But Hazel, so what I'm going to tell you, you're probably right. I probably should use a feature. I can't really show. I guess I could show. I don't even know if I have it. Let me see if I have it. If I can, and then I'll show it. For this as my profile, or something similar to this, not necessarily this. I didn't like the picture overall because, let me open it up. Okay, there it is. I'll move it over to the other screen. Oh, come on over. Are you gonna open? Oh, there we go. Okay. Now let me get on to Discord here. So this, or not that. It didn't show up. Okay. I don't know why it didn't show up. No, not that. Okay, well, hide that, and we're just going to add a new one. Image. Yeah, whatever. It's an image. This is a lot of work. This is more work than I wanted to do. This. Oh, God. And now it's super big. Pause. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. I swear I'm a decent streamer. Oh, we're almost there. So this picture right here, my buddy said I should use this picture or something similar to this picture, like a good for a good profile pic. And so maybe, not saying definitely, but maybe. All right, I'm removing the image, and for people to get ideas. There's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. All right, let's get back to Final Fantasy, right? Let's get back to the fantasy. All right, cool. Just hand over this rock. Yes, this is that. Yeah, it's that. Okay. Along with Cryo's contribution, we have more than enough for our needs. The other black man, what is good, my guy? On the YouTube side, appreciate you over there hanging out. Welcome to the stream, my brother. The stones you've brought shiny very brightly. I thank you both. Okay. He would have been happy to know we were putting things right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be festival leader for this year's Ileana. See, I already messed that up. But when the big storm hit, he did not survive. It fell to me to carry on his steed. That's why you agreed to Wukamat's request, despite your initial reluctance. How we doing tonight, GD? GD is doing wonderful. For those who haven't seen my Twitch, YouTube, on either channel, comment. Oh crap, what's going on without me? I forgot what was going on auto. I'm down 50 pounds since March. A1C's doing much better. We were at 6.5, which is pre-diabetic or diabetic, depending on who you talk to. And now we're at 5.9. So that's going well. And the blood pressure was doing really good. It was 122 over 82. So not going to complain about those numbers at all. So as long as we can continue to keep on this path, hoping to drop another 25, 30 pounds before our trip in December. Hoping to drop at least another 50 before my next doctor's appointment in April. That will take us down over 100 on the year. So just progress. You legit typing that I look smaller? Well, thank you. I had a coworker say when I told her I was going to the doctor, I said I couldn't wait because I couldn't wait to get weighed in to see how much weight I lost. She's like, "Oh, I've been kind of wanting to tell you, you really look like you've lost some weight, and I didn't want to be rude about it." I said, "No, let me know, glaze me. I've been putting in some work, so I need to know if black make me look slimmer. Let me know that." Yeah, the blood pressure was really good. I was really surprised by that one because I haven't had blood pressure that good in a long time. Don't get me wrong, it hasn't been terrible, but that was really good. That was really good. And the A1C number, I haven't been below a 6 since, man, I don't think I've been below a 6 since like I would say about 6 or 7 years ago. So going the right direction. My wife's been on me. because I did kind of divvy off. Look, I kind of blame her. It's a little bit of her fault, and I'm going to explain it. She's sitting in the next room, so she's probably going. She might be ear hustling. She might not be, but it's kind of her fault. Okay, she.
Blame me for 1 or 2 days.
It's kind of her fault. The couple of days. So let me explain. My wife makes this very, very, very delicious, but very, very, very terrible dessert when we have cookouts at our house. It's called cheesecake lasagna. It is so good. I am a big cheesecake head. And you can't, like, look, if it's cheesecake to be offered, I'm probably going to take it. She said what she said. Hey, Jody. Whose side you on? Whose side you on, Jody? So, she made it. So, I had my NFL kickoff party, the Thursday night NFL kickoff game. So, Wednesday night, she made the lasagna cheesecake stuff. But she had extra filling, the extra cheesecake filling left over. And I seen it. And I looked at the bowl. And then it disappeared. And then she asked me what happened to it. And I told her I didn't know. But on top of that, I do every so often indulge in either ice cream or really ice cream. I think the other day I had a cookie. She was on me about a cookie. And she kind of got on me, right? She's like, if your numbers come back bad and you haven't lost the weight you're supposed to have lost, you and I are going to fight. You're going to be on punishment. I was like, oh, here we go. Here we go. There she is. There she is. Here he go. He was forewarned, told to avoid so much of it. He demolished it on his own. I didn't demolish it. I don't know what happened to it. I was giving the ish away that night. That doesn't sound like her fault. Jody, that's definitely her fault. She made the cheesecake lasagna. How am I a connoisseur of cheesecake? My luck, Jody, I've had all kinds of different cheesecake. I've had New York style cheesecake with strawberries, New York style cheesecake with cherries. I've had New York style cheesecake with blueberries. I've had peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter cheesecake. I've had Snickers cheesecake. I've had banana cream pie cheesecake, key lime pie cheesecake. If you can name, I've had pumpkin pie cheesecake. My mama makes a pumpkin pie cheesecake. She used to make one for Thanksgiving and Christmas all the time. I'm addicted. One time when I worked at Best Buy, she made it for the party, but she made the extra leftover filling, Jody. He literally ate the extra filling. If y'all can see her, she's on YouTube, y'all. So my Twitch people can't see it. But she said I ate the extra filling. With the rolling eye emoji. I did eat it. I did eat it, the extra filling. I did. I ate it. I couldn't help myself. So good. So good. But majority of the time, I've been good. I drink lots of water. Even the soft drink I've been drinking is 0 sugar soft drinks. If I have an energy drink, it's a 0 sugar energy drink. And if I can, I try to find the one with no sodium too. So 0 sugar. Sounds delicious. Good thing my wife bought me some food. Bruh, the other black man. I'm telling you, bro, the cheesecake lasagna thing is crack. It's crack. It's so good. But it's so bad for me. So the first time she made it, I told her, don't ever make this again. And she's made it 2 more times since then. And I have a cheesecake weakness. Like, when I go to the store, when I walk past the cake aisle, I literally don't look at any of the cakes because I love cheesecake that much. And if a cheesecake catches my eye, I will more than likely buy. Matter of fact, the other day, at that same weekend, I went to Myers to go buy a couple of items to throw on the grill. Something quick and easy because we had just had that big party. And I had just grilled up a ton of food for that. Like, I grilled like 50 hamburgers, like 60 chicken legs, and like 30 hot dogs, right? And I was like, I don't feel like grilling like that again this weekend. I'm just gonna throw something quick on there, and we're gonna eat like that. But then I walked to the store and I seen the cheesecake, and she doesn't know this, but that's how I ended up buying. Not only I didn't buy the cheesecake, I started to buy the cheesecake, but I bought the key lime pie. That is her favorite. Her favorite pie is key lime pie, and I bought that. And then I ended up walking down the same aisle where the ice cream is, which probably my second biggest weakness is ice cream. But they had a banana pudding ice cream from Bluebell. Oh my God. It's got the little vanilla wafers in it. It tastes like a frozen banana pudding. It's so good. It's so good. And that's the other reason why she was mad at me. That was the other reason why she was mad at me. She didn't get none of that. I just told them about the ice cream. It's good and easy homemade dessert. Folks love it. He just loves it too much. I do love it too much. I love cheesecake. I can't help myself. And no, I hope you guys are here to watch me play a stupid game. But right now, I'm talking about this thing. I ate most of the ice cream. Like 99% of it. And it wasn't like no little small bucket either. It was like one of them half-gallon buckets. Bluebell, best ice cream on the planet, bro. Bluebell makes some fantastic flavors, but they make that banana pudding one, and they weren't the ones that made the other one I really liked. There was an apple pie one that I liked. Oh, I forgot who made it. They don't make it anymore. But bro, those two, as far as like this flavors ice cream, my wife don't even like. I don't even know why she's complaining about the ice cream. She don't even like artificial flavored bananas stuff. So stop complaining about the ice cream. It's gone. It's over. It's over. But I do my best to try to. So my goal starting in October is no sweets for October, November, and December until we go on our trip. The hard part about that is Thanksgiving's in there. So I don't know about no treats, no sweet treats, but man, I didn't realize it was banana. Yes, I told you that. I told you it was banana pudding. Banana pudding ice cream. So I don't even know why you're acting all mad about it. I saved you from you. How about that? Apple Mafia in the building. Can someone time Brian out? Oh wait, man, he's behind. Damn it, Brian! What's up, bro? Look here. We know it's Apple season. Apple fanboys. We don't care. We're just here to tell you we don't care. Where's that Stephen A. clip at? We're here to tell you we don't care. We don't care. Let them numbers not be right. I'ma save you. The numbers are good, babe. What are you talking about? We celebrating today, the good numbers today. They were right. Apple spice time, pumpkin spice time. I'm not fooling with you, bro. I'm not fooling with you. We going on a no sugar household for 2 months. We really gonna clean this thing up. Just downvoted the video. That's okay. What they say, interaction is interaction. Bad news is still news. We don't care, Brian. Downvote the video. He's talking to himself. Our Harley eats sweets. Let me chat. Chat, let me talk to y'all for real quick. Let me walk in the house with some Hershey bar candy and not have some candy for her. Let me walk in this house with some gummy stuff, gummy bears, gummy worms, gummy something. And let's see if she's still talking that same tune. My wife is the junk food queen. Right? I don't suck. Pause. But thank you, Brian. Thank you for the boo. By the way, huge congrats on the weight loss. Yeah, inspirational. Thank you. I lie? What did I lie about? What did I lie about, babe? You are the junk food queen. Chat. When we first started dating, when we first moved in with each other, she used to keep snacks in her room. One, because the kids would eat them all. But two, she kept snacks in her room. She kept little Debbie snacks. She kept bags of chips. She kept like my wife is a snacker. She's a snacker. I love her. She's a snacker. I know this about her. So, as we got now at our age we are now, we have to be a little bit more mindful of the snacks we eat. We could have done that. What was that, 12 years ago? How long ago was that, babe? 12 years? 12 years ago? Roughly. Gotta hide the good snacks under your pillow. Hey, Brian, the kids will steal your snacks. For real. The kids will steal them. I got a bag of Doritos that I've been waiting to eat that is sitting on my daughter's desk right now. But yeah, nah. But we gonna push 2 months of a good clean as we can possibly be. Definitely gonna try to cut out with no sugar, or very, 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 very even less sugar than what I've been doing, and try to cut down on the bread too. The bread and the pasta; those are the two hardest things for me and my wife, because I said for both of us, I said bread and pasta. Pasta is hard for my wife.
Pasta and potatoes.
And hers is pasta and potatoes. Now, I guess all three of those would be hard for me. But, yeah. So, I'm going to work on doing a little better. Trying to really cut those things out and down over these next couple of months before our trip to Jamaica. See if I can drop another quick 25, 30 pounds before the trip. So, yeah, we're gonna keep pushing that. All right. Her words made me realize that we can get back to the game. Her words made me realize that the path to my recovery, our recovery, is already laid out before me, and I will walk it for myself and for my friend. Brian, wait till your kid gets older. You really gonna have to hide snacks. You got a son, right? Move to Maryland, let's be workout buddies. I would love to be workout buddies, but I am a loner. I don't even work out with my wife. We go to the same gym, but we don't do. We work out separately. She don't want to do the stuff that I do, and I don't do the stuff that she really does. I got friends that go to the gym all the time that I don't work out with. I've never been that guy to go to the gym, work out with people, but. If we ever move to Maryland, or you ever move to Indy, and we end up, if you need like someone to go to the gym with you, I'm that guy. I will take you to the gym. I will pull up and be like, let's roll. We gotta go put this work in. Sometimes my wife is that person for me. Sometimes I'll be like, babe, I'm really. She's like, no, we gotta go put this work in. We gotta go put the work in. So yeah. I have a son, but we don't buy snacks, try to avoid it to not get back any bigger than it already is. Hey, I hear you, Brian. I hear you. All right, let's get back to the story. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please rest assured that we've taken your plight to heart. I'm certain our companions are procuring the other materials as we speak. Everything will come together, and the Hanu shall host a splendid, uplifting festival. That we shall. Okay. With that, let us return and deliver the rock unto Wook Eve's waiting hand. But Brian, I'm not even talking about snacks, fam. Wait till that kid gets a certain age. I'm gonna say, I think for Donald it was around 8 or 9. I couldn't feed that kid enough. I could not feed that kid enough. All right, we're coming up on quarter after 10. I want to get this part of the story done so that on Friday I can work on the other part of the story. To the west. To that way. Alright, we got something probably coming that's going to take us that way. His snacks will be steak. Raising the next Ray Lewis over here so he can retire me, bro. We all have those hopes when we have. So when my son was born, he had real big hands and he could catch the ball really well, even at a young age. So I was like, oh, we got us either a really good tight end or a good receiver. Then for some reason he wanted to play running back because his favorite player was Ladainian Tomlinson. And I tried to really get him to be like a tight end, and then found out that he was going to be not tall enough. Really, he was only going to be 5'9". He didn't get my height. If he could have got my height, he could have probably played tight end. Really wasn't fast enough to be a receiver, but could have played tight end. Played a decent H-back if he wanted to, when he wanted to. Thanks to the third promise and her mighty swings, we've collected some suitable logs of Upo, what of the stone. All right. Yes, these are excellent samples, a godly quantity too. At this stage, you've likely summarized that the lifting of wings encourages the crops to grow, but not exactly how, eh? Well, you're in for a treat. If all goes to plan, the results should be spectacular. Now, to get to work crafting these pieces for the float, I could use an assistant verse in the arcane arts to enhance the Upio's conductivity. Alpha, come back here. What are you doing, Alpha? Alpha. He doesn't know you, man. Come back. That I'd be delighted to help. Everyone else should head back to Okahan. We'll join you at the float once the work here is complete. Thank you guys for coming by and hanging out. I know we got a few people on Twitch. We got people on YouTube now hanging out. Appreciate that. Your support here greatly matters. Even just coming by and watching the stream. I did shameless plug the second channel. If you have not watched that video yet, I did post a video a couple days ago. I think it was this one. Yeah, I think it was that one. Did post that video there. Oh, wait a minute. You guys can't see that over there on Twitch. Give me un momento, s'il vous plaît. There we go. Dropped that video a couple days ago. Is what I call my car convo series. I'll be doing random videos from the car sometimes, just talking about things that I thought about or that came up. The next one, it's going to be a conversation I had with my sister. I wish I would have recorded that. We were at the range and she brought up something. And I thought I made a pretty good point, so I want to talk about it. On my car convo video, hopefully that I do here soon. I don't think I recorded that footage. I think I was putting away the cameras when she asked me about that. So I don't want to spoil what it is. So you guys have to wait for the video to come out. I'm going to try to have it out by Friday. And then I'm working on the firearm insurance video. I've been so worn out from work. It's really hard to focus to do that kind of video just because it is a longer form video. I'm probably going to do it in stages. And just kind of work on it little by little. But I hope to have that out the week after next. No later than the week after next. If I push it right, I should be able to have it out by the end of next week. So, and then I'll go back to the range here in October. I'm going to be doing another gun review on something I ran off the wall. So be prepared for that one as well. Okay. Oh, leg itches. Gather the UPO was a trial a trial in and of itself. Thank you for that bit of information, Brian. I'll have to look into that. I get a pretty good deal on my range ammo. Right now, the place where I buy the range ammo from got a huge shipment of Blazer, 115 grain, 9mm range bullets in, and it had a really good price. I haven't seen it cheaper pretty much anywhere else. It's like $15 a box. If I really, really, really come across some money to buy some ammo, I can buy a big box of 1,000 for like less than $300. So pretty good deal. Also, the indie gun show is coming back. So I think it's the first weekend of October. I have to look it back up, and they usually have some pretty good prices on ammo there as well. So, all right, this ain't the firearm channel. We're not talking about firearm stuff on this channel like that. So let's get back to gaming. First, Wook criticized everything I did. Then he suddenly yelled, "I've spoken ill of the third promise and I must punish myself," and proceeded to slam his head into an Upio tree. I told him not to worry about it again, and it was like snuffing out a candle. He's an odd one, that's for sure. At least we've seen to the poles and the new eye. Now we just have to wait for the feathers from the twins. Okay. Where are we at? How close are we to completing this one? Oh, okay. We're almost there. We just got 2 quests left to finish this one off. Just kind of gives me an idea. So we should be done with the string. What is going on? Oh, I must hit another button by accident. Okay, there we go. I was like, that ain't what was happening. All right, cool. Wookblot settles down to rest. Okay. We should get some rest before the excitement begins. Over there by the float. Isn't that the third promise? Then the rumors are true. She's trying to complete the feat of reeds by reviving Ilihan. The festival is a prayer for healthy crops. But does she honestly believe that will be enough to save our harvest? The second promise, meanwhile, barely glanced at the fields before leaving Okahan altogether. Maybe we asked too much of our young claimants. Oh, I wouldn't be too quick to count Kono out. A friend of mine overheard him muttering by the reeds something about what needs to be done. Is that so? Perhaps we'll get to see another of his innovations firsthand. That sounds like our Kona. One look at the reeds was all he needed to think up a solution. But that's as it may, our own solution is nearly ready. Indeed, as soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. It took some doing, but we managed to gather competitors to vie for the title of Winds Chosen. The winner was only too happy to donate his feathers. You should have seen it. He called forth an incredible gust that sent his feather sailing for miles. Excuse me. We had to turn ourselves, but it's more difficult than it looks. Poor Ernville twirled in the air for a moment before landing on his foot. I'm a gleaner. Magic is not part of our training. As for us, we've bought the wood and the gemstone replacements crafted by XIV. All that is left is to attach them. Has it been decided who will ride the float? Papa was the guest of honor the last time I was here. I remember being surprised they could even lift the thing with his hulking weight on top of it. The rider must be a personage of great esteem, which is why an invitation is usually extended to the Dawn Serpent. This time, however, I have another in mind. Oh, who is it? You, of course. Duh. Our beloved Ilihana, the lifting of wings, is only being held because of you and your companions. Thus, do I nominate you, Wuklamat, as our guest of honor. Huh? Me? This boat won't make me seasick, will it? For those who don't remember, she got seasick on the ride over from on the real boats. I don't think so. Then weigh anchor. I can hardly refuse a request from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I would be delighted to ride your float. Thank you, Wuklamat. I have roles for the rest of you as well. We'll be carrying the festival float into a slow procession towards Konzalkikli. I said that really wrong. Where the scared likeness of Kayexka is in. Why do they keep making words that are hard to pronounce? Is in Korskin. What I'd like you to do is clear the path for dangerous wildlife, so that the procession can move along unimpeded. Consider it done. You expect me to sit until Wook-Eve has finished with the float? Let me come along and help with the clearing. As you know, I'm not much for fighting. I'll stay behind and assist Wook-Eve with the repairs. If you aren't sure where you need to go, the path I spoke of begins south of the village and the branches off to the east. That will lead you across the bridge to the stride of the sun. Then we shall see to clearing it out end to end. Okay. All right, we got to clear the path. southwest here. All right. As Looney Han said, should be down this way, then off to the east when the path branches, and something about bridges and the stride of the sun. Anyway, let's split up and get to work. Once we've called all the threats you can find, we'll meet up in front of the building. We're going to just skip by words we don't really know. Surveying the area. We get to fight little critters from around the way. Oh, well, that's not a little critter. On somewhere, homeboy. Take that beat down real quick. There's Cryle. Oh, Cryle took down that one. All right. Let's keep it pushing. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, y'all. I don't mean to be yawning y'all here. There goes Alpha Node. Took down something. Back off, fool. Probably gonna beat him if I have any real dungeons or anything like that to participate in. These next two, this stream and the next stream is really getting through this, through these two villages. But that gives me time to talk more with you guys as well. So I appreciate everybody who is here hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm gonna keep pushing through here. Were you a step ahead of us? This must be the likeness of the XIV. I'm sure I said that wrong. The Hanu Hanu deity of the harvest. Even their sacred images are woven with reeds. It reminds me of something I saw in Academia NDR. It was half expecting to find well. No, we're not saying that one. We're gonna go with the first one. Makes you appreciate how much their culture revolves around the reed harvest, doesn't it? It is said that the Kai, I've said that wrong, I'm sure. I'm just saying however it comes out my mouth now, was worshipped on another continent. This ancient faith was then brought to rule by the first Hanu Hanu. The Hanu migrated from another continent. Then mayhaps the two do share a common ancestry. This is all very fascinating, but shouldn't we be getting back to Lunahan? He'll want to know the path is safe for the procession. Right, and I need to ride on the float. I'll run ahead and tell him we're done here. Wukumat is very, very, very. That's the word I'm looking for. Kind of just runs into things, trying to prove her worth. Jaja. Jaja is something wrong with him. Both of his personalities. What up, Mutts? Chilling and tired. I'm with you, fam. Same here. fool called us nets. Ugh. Sorry. Dang, keep yawning. Keeps apologizing. But I do apologize. It's just been that kind of last few weeks of work. Okay. Thank you for coming to our rescue. I tried to protect the float, but against that two-head, I may as well have not been there at all. Nonsense. You stood your ground and bought us time we needed to make it back. You were incredibly brave. Okay. All right. With that excitement interlude over, you'll be pleased to know that my repairs are finished as well. Before we commence the festival, however, it would be a courtesy to inform the villagers that Iyahana will be held after all. Go forth, but do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope the reminder is unnecessary. Holy hoko holy, I see. I remember. Okay. With the chat mode and say, use your keyboard on the software to type in the phrase, the words. Okay. Gotta go out to the greeters. Go out to the villagers. Oh, one's right there. Alright, chat mode. Say the words. OHOKALIY. Let's see. Can I? Well, I didn't want that. What did I drag and grab? Okay. Did I drag something out? It did. I just don't know what. Oh, crap. I'm moving. Okay. Bro. Gotta be able to put this back somehow. I don't even know how I did that. We're going to have to fix that later. Besides, of course, I'll be there. Cleaning up the storm's aftermath may have been hard on all of us, but lifting of the wings is tradition, and the joyous one at that. I won't be sitting here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to get ready.
This is hard. It's hard.
What's hard?
Crocheting.
No, it's not.
It is.
You gotta learn.
Bro, I don't know what I did. We're just going to put this over here for now.
Too hard.
It's not.
Did you just say it's too hard? Are you giving up
Yeah.
in 2 hours?
Mm-hmm. I'm clear.
Apparently.
Real giver up on.
It's not. I'll show you. I'm gonna show you this later.
Yeah, I need a picture.
All right. What? The float is fixed? Our fallen friends would be glad to know that. Ileana will soon be underway. They would have wanted us to honor them with celebration, not let their loss deter us from it. I must go and enjoy the festival for those who can no longer, who no longer can. Bro, can I close this? Combine tabs. There we go. Okay, figured it out. Figured out how to get rid of that. Because that was annoying. I'm not gonna lie. That could have been super annoying. But they really make you type this thing in, don't they? You can't just copy and paste it. Thank you for letting me know. I would very much like to attend the festival, but the repairs should be finished as soon as possible. What to do? What to do? Okay. Bro, why is it raining? Why do we got to deal with the rain? Go away, rain. We don't like you. The Hanu were pleased to hear the festival was going ahead, I imagine. That is well. Once your friends return, the lifting of wings can begin at last. Okay, let's get through it here. Oh, I changed. I thought I changed it back.
I ate a biscuit for breakfast this morning.
Dancing is weird. Oh wow. It shouldn't have, but it did. Okay, well. Should I have left the float behind like that? I was so excited to see the reeds. Nothing to worry yourself over. My brethren have been swept up by the festival fever. Last I saw, they were taking turns at the carrying poles on the way back to the village. Please feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you've accomplished. dude is evil. All right. My journey has just started, and I've met so many wonderful people. Wook is, for one, he's a bit eccentric, but everyone could stand to be as respectful of other cultures as he is. In Lunahana, it warmed my heart to see him honor his departed friend through Ilihana and to help others do the same. I can't help but feel excited thinking who else might, who else I might meet over the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to XIV. All right, so I know once I head back, that'll be the end. So I'm not gonna head back yet. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably cut the stream here, because I have to find some more of these. Got a lot of those to find. I'm sure we'll be back. Maybe we'll just finish up. To the east. That's not really that far. All right, let's go find that one real quick. 500 some odd yalms is not very far. Yeah, it's right over here somewhere. Just southeast. I should have seen it already. To the east. Should be like right here. I think it's up. Ugh. To the east. I should see it then. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. Found that one. There's more to find, but we'll find them later. All right. And just like that, we found an elector and won our first keystone. I knew I was right to trust your instincts. Come on, let's keep things moving and march onward to Upapaka. Chances are good we'll find an elector there as well. Before we do anything, however, we should see what your opportunist Pule friend has to say. Okay. All right, so that is the second part of this one. We will pick that up on Friday. I know that my discussion thing is not working. Let me have to click it on my own here because it's being silly. But that is going to be it for tonight for your boy. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. We will be back on Friday to pick back up the rest of some more of the story. For those on the Twitch side, I'm going to send us over to my boy Session. Make sure you guys say what's up to him. There we go. For those on the YouTube side, I don't know where I was going to send y'all, so I'm just going to let y'all have it. But until then, it is your boy Ghost Dog signing out. Peace.